We are going to work on a doorway squat. So squatting is something we're doing every day anyway, getting up and down off the couch, out of chairs. So we might as well have a couple cues that help us to do it with better form and help prevent pressure going where it shouldn't. So we're still talking about the diastasis, not having pressure going out on that, not having pressure going down on the pelvic floor. So all you're gonna need for this is a doorway. We're gonna use the doorway for support. So you're allowed to hold on to this so that you're not just doing this with all of your body weight. Your feet are gonna be a little wider than your hips, and I want your toes pointing pretty much straight forward. They can open up a little bit if that's comfortable, okay? And you're gonna think about starting your squat with a nice diaphragmatic breath. So I'm gonna take that big inhale, thinking about inhaling into my back, into my ribs, relaxing my pelvic floor. Then on my exhale, I'm gonna lift my pelvic floor, bring my ribs down. And when I do this, what I'm looking for is that I can have a nice stack of my ribs over my hips. So we want to start in this position. We don't want to start with our pelvis dropped forward and our ribs flared open. Okay, so when we do that breath, it's to get everything into good alignment. So big 360 breath. I exhale. I lift my pelvic floor, I drop my ribs, and I have a nice stack of my ribs equally over my hips versus that position. Okay? So I'm going to use that position to travel straight down in my squat. So as I go, my knees are going to come forward over my toes and my sits bone is going to go straight to the ground. And I'm going to think about not letting my ribs drop forward or my butt drop back. Okay? Ribs over hips. They stay as I travel down. So you'll notice this connection as I travel down and as I travel back up, okay? For breathing with your squats, I want you to think about inhaling as we travel down. Exhale as we go to press back up. Inhale. Exhale as we press back up. For our squats, you want to make sure that you're able to feel your quads, but you should also feel your glutes helping to bring you up out of the bottom. So those are the two things you're looking to feel, and you're just always doing that double check that you're able to keep your hips stacked under your ribs and not let this big arch and flare and diastasis pressure happen, okay, as we squat.